It's Alicia K. It is Saturday morning. Good morning. It's about 8:30 and I decided I thought it might be fun to do a little weekend vlog. Thought about starting this last night. Last night got a little busy. It got a little crazy. If I'm being completely honest, I went to a soccer game and like someone I'm friends with, this happened to a group of people that I am like kind of friends with. I guess a homophobic slur was yelled at the group that we're not the closest of friends, but like we're definitely friends. They were with a group of people. I guess homophobic slur was yelled and it escalated from there. That group, I think, I was actually sitting pretty close to them. I think they did great. They were pretty calm. They were pretty chill. There was a guy who was sitting in front of them who was not calm. He was not chill. He was losing his mind. Anyway, it was wild. Security came because there was yelling, all of this stuff. So that is the excitement of the weekend. So far, on top of that, my team lost. Boo. But now it's Saturday morning. I am dressed. It's about 8:30. I'm going to the gym, but I need to eat some food. So I'm gonna eat some Honey Nut Cheerios and some yogurt. And maybe, we'll see what else I eat to get myself some nutrition, some carbs specifically before I go to the gym. Protein and carbs, but more heavy on the carbs, hopefully, before I go to the gym. And we'll see. I did invite some friends to meet up with me at the gym, but I don't know if they're coming because it's a little earlier than we would normally go on a weekend. And also one of them has family coming into town, and I know they're not getting together until later, but I don't know if she's gonna feel up to it, which is totally fine. I have no expectation or no you have to come to the gym, but what we do is we always say I'm going to the gym if you want to come. And most of the time I feel like we go together, but they sometimes go by themselves as well. So that is the update. The thesis, the synopsis of this vlog is going to be weekend in my life, particularly since I don't actually have any plans today or tomorrow as of right now. And by that, I guess I mostly mean plans with other people because I have some thoughts. I have some tentative plans of what I'm gonna do, but I don't have anything planned with other people as of right now. So I don't think I've talked a whole lot about this on this platform, but I am currently issuing myself a challenge and I haven't worked on it in a couple days. And the challenge is see how much I can record and get ready for release in 100 days. But we are now on day we got 92 days left or 91 days left. So we're a little bit into that 100 days. And I am thinking I'm gonna spend hopefully the majority of these next 2 days, or at least a good chunk of these next 2 days where I don't have plans. I'm gonna see how much I can get done. Right now though, we're kind of in practice phase and we're not quite recording yet. I have a plan about that too, but right now I'm trying to get everything pretty solid so that when I go into recording, it's just okay, here we go, record, easy. So right now we're in practice. So that's kind of the thought, the goal, and the thesis of the video. I gotta do a couple other things, got a couple errands to run, and like I said, gonna gym it up. But welcome to a creative weekend in my life. I'm home from the gym and running errands, which was gas and Ulta. So I ran out of my face sunscreen that I like. This one's I don't know, it leaked a little, it'll be fine. I was actually gonna buy this online because it was $5 off online, but I had to go into the store to link my email to my account or else I wouldn't get my rewards. And then when I was okay, well, if I'm going into the store, I'll buy something. And I just ran out of my niacinamide And I was just doing a niacinamide and like just niacinamide and like something else, I don't remember. But I'm going to try this discoloration serum by Good Molecules. Do I know anything about them? No. They are Leaping Bunny certified though. Gonna try that. And since I was gonna buy this and take out of my cart what I had in there, it put my order online down below the free shipping level. And the shipping was like $6, over $6. So it'd be more expensive to pay for shipping than to just buy this in store, even though it's $5 off online. Math. So I got those two things, and then I have been kind of wanting new mascara. I feel like mine's either running low or just is old. And so I got the e.l.f. This is not the one I've been using. The one I've been using, I feel like, is their most basic mascara. It's just like, I don't know what it's called. But I got Lash and Roll in dark brown. Oh no! It's in black. I normally do brown, but this was in the brown section. It'll be fine. I just prefer brown because I think it works better. But I'll do black. It'll just be more intense. Bwant, bwant for me. And then I got one more thing, and I got a glossy lip stain because I've been wanting to try a lip stain. I don't wear a ton of makeup, and what I wear mostly is mascara, but I also enjoy how I look. Like, I like how I look when I wear lipstick, but it rubs off on everything, all this stuff. And I've heard that lip stain is like better for not transferring, all those things. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's about noon, I think. It's kind of wild to me how I can just go do like two things. I did do a longer workout today, I think. 40 minutes on the treadmill and then some leg exercises and some stretches. So I think it was a little bit longer workout, but just these couple things took 2.5, almost 3 hours, which is wild to me, that just how long things can take. That's not the point. The point is I'm home now, and I did have a friend text me while I was out. We might, I think it's gonna happen. She is also doing other stuff right now. I'm gonna do my thing. I need to shower, I need to eat lunch. I need to start on music. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I'm so hot, I'm so sweaty. I'm gonna practice for 20 to 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna let my body cool down a little bit, practice, shower. Also, this will be a really nice, like, when I'm starting to be not sick of practicing, but my stamina is not always great with practicing. So when I'm starting to maybe feel it and be like, I need a break, I'll take a break, I'll shower, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, I am showered. I am making a salad. Here are the greens. And I'm about to eat lunch. I just threw on a dress and I put on my new mascara and my new lip gloss and stain. I didn't realize it was lip gloss and stain, but I'm still hoping it kind of accomplishes the goal. I feel like I got a pretty neutral color. For me, it doesn't really look, at least as I'm looking at it, that different from how my lips normally look. I feel a little, maybe almost overdressed. I grew up really religious, and I think there is maybe something about this dress in particular, as cute as it is, that kind of makes me feel like I should be going and doing a church activity. I even pinned it. It's a little big, so I pinned it so it's not like gaping open. And then on the bottom, it's like, I'm wearing shorts underneath. You can see very easily, it just like flies open. So it's not even like necessarily a dress I would have worn, but it also, I don't know, there's something about it that also makes me, I think, go there in my mind. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should be going to church right now or doing something religious. I'm not, I'm gonna make a lunch. No church today. I'm lounging on my couch. I maybe took a little bit of a nap. I've been laying on the couch. I like ate And I ate on my couch. I didn't, go sit down at my table. I ate on my couch. And I was like, finished my episode of Star Trek. And I was like, you know what I really want to do? My cat's laying on my couch. He was laying on his blanket that he has over here. My couch is set up in lounge mode. So this couch is a futon. And it's been a while since I've had a futon. But when I moved, my friend was like, look, I have an extra couch. You can have my futon that's in my second room. I want to clear it out anyway. I'm going to get rid of it. So I was like, sure, I'll take it. And it's pretty comfy. And it can either have the back up and look like a normal couch, or it can have like the side up. And then we get, I don't know how to do it without standing up. But it's almost like a chaise longue. A chaise lounge, a chaise longue, however you would say that, where it's like long and the back is up. It's now 4 o'clock. I have not gotten as much practice done as I kind of envisioned, but it's only 4 o'clock. I still have time. And I have done stuff. It's not like I haven't done anything. I just really wanted to rest. I push and push all my feelings down. I build a wall to keep them underground. I hear my heart as it starts to break. One small shift will send me into space. I was just practicing, and look, he came to grace me with his presence. That's recycling that needs to go out. It's a baby. Okay, bye, baby. Currently going to eat pizza. It's a cauliflower margarita, and watch the WNBA, and add a bunch of songs to my playlist that my brother sent me to check out. So that's what's currently happening. Taking a little practice break. I also watched the end of the England-Norway game, and then we're gonna transition from practice into something else. Ooh. Okay, friends, it's about 9:15. I just had a FaceTime with some of my friends, and I also, you know what I did? I wiped off some of my lip stain, and the thing is, I think you can actually tell the difference. It's pretty close, but I don't know. Also, the lighting in here. I have great lighting during the day. Wonderful natural light, huge windows, most of, not quite floor to ceiling, but most of the way between, at least in the front windows. I think the back windows are a little bit smaller, but it's my whole kitchen I have 5 windows that make up my whole back kitchen wall with a couple support beams in between. So great natural lighting during the day. And then this, which is not terrible. I have had worse, but also it's just not as good as the natural lighting I get during the afternoon. But maybe you can see it better in the bathroom. Hold on. Also, do you see? Windows. Big windows. Really subtle, but I feel like it's just ever so slightly different colors between the two. And the thing is, the point of all of this is this test that I've done. I feel like there you can see it the best. You can see how this different color than this. Not a huge difference because, like I said, I got a shade. I got pinkies up. So it's really close to my natural lip color. And I kind of did that intentionally because I like having a neutral for me. I have a couple lipsticks too that the idea is, I don't know where it is, but the idea for me is that when they do fade, because they will inevitably come off, but the lip stain is doing a lot better than the lipsticks, but when they do inevitably come off, if it's closer to my lip color, you don't notice as much. It's not as obvious as like when a red comes off. So this is my bathroom. Hello. So this is a complete pivot to what I should be talking about, but I have this other pink that I think is pretty close to my lip color. And I actually really like this one. You can see it's not exactly the same, but I really like this one. I like how it looks. The issue, of course, being this fades so much faster than this lip stain. So I almost never wear it. This is a House Lab. And then the other one, this is not really close to my lip color. This is like completely different vibes, completely different tone. And this one's like orange, but I don't know, I'm gonna show you. So this one you can tell, again, different color, but also I feel like, this is just how I feel when I wear it, which I wear this one not very often either. I don't wear a ton of lipstick because it always rubs off, but I feel like these two, the pink and the orange, fade better than like the red that I have, which I feel like fine as hell when I wear a red lip, right? I think a red lip can make pretty much anybody look like a smoke show. I don't make the rules, I just think red lips are hot, I guess. But they fade so fast. But maybe lip stain is the way to go. I'm happy with how my lip stain is turning out. I'm gonna go eat ice cream, so I'm just gonna, that's the other thing. I noticed very little to no transference with the stain, which means I wasn't getting shit all over my water bottle, for example. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream and work on recording stuff. Ice cream question, peanut butter cup, halo top. Certified, gluten-free, and pretty tasty, and like protein or whatever. Good morning, I'm freshly awoken, robe and everything. Have not gotten dressed, have not done much of anything except feed my cat. Hello, I don't feel like getting my stand, so I'm gonna try to put on my shoes one-handed. Well, I hold you in one hand, put on my shoes in the other hand. I'm ready. I'm going to the gym. It's like 11:40. It's a little later than I typically like to go to the gym, but my phone needed to charge. And that's fine. I was able to eat. I woke up a little later than I was originally intending, but that's fine. I slept hard. Now getting ready to go to the gym, and I was able to do a little bit of practice. I don't feel like I did as much as I maybe would have liked to. Did spend some time talking to my friends, texting my friends who, my Jewish friend went to Mormon church for the first time. So she was texting me about it and kind of some of her thoughts. There's a whole story behind that I won't share at this juncture, but essentially she went with somebody. So going to the gym, thinking about doing the Stairmaster. I'm like, I know I did my legs yesterday. They don't really feel sore right now, but is it a good idea to do the Stairmaster? I don't know. I'll decide when I get there. Also, I'm like literally about to walk out the door. It's like 105 degrees outside, and I am choosing to leave my house. Oh, I also am gonna do my grocery shopping on the way home, but I am choosing to leave my house even though it's 105 degrees. I'm home from the gym. I'm actually about to hop in the shower. I did my grocery shopping. It's about 3 o'clock. I feel like I was gone for a long time. Again, another thing where it's like, man, it kind of sucks how long it takes to just do these things. The other thing I did, this is rising dough. Damp cloth. I didn't get 100% of it damp, but you know, the part that's over the bread is damp. And so I'm gonna make bread. Since gluten-free bread is $7-8 a loaf. Making some bread. This is not going to be a traditional sandwich loaf, but I might still use it for sandwiches for the week. I might also make pancakes today to then like put in the freezer to have to eat. Or, I don't know, sorry, I'm having thoughts. Or I bought more potatoes so I could make some just add egg knockoffs. So we'll see what happens after I shower. Right now, shower. Okay, it's about 7:30. I'm so tired. I'm eating chips and salsa and reading my book. Just in recording, it wasn't turning out how I wanted it to. I was just like feeling like everything was not going right. So I stopped doing that. I haven't really done a whole lot of practice since then. I did some. I'm just tired and it's hard to get myself to do it. So I decided instead of sitting on my piano bench, holding my guitar, whatever, trying to do it and just being like tired, I'm taking a break, reading. I ate some chips and salsa, drinking some water, kind of like resetting, hopefully a little bit. And I made the bread. if I have more energy in a little bit, I'll show you. That's what's going on. It's coming up, I can feel it. So I keep my head up high. I feel a peace that's on my side, acting as my guide. Hello, it is Monday at about 3 o'clock, which means this is the end of the vlog. Didn't end it yesterday, forgot to film an ending clip, so here we are, the end. I hope you enjoyed. I did not get quite as much done as I wanted to going into it, but I still did get stuff done. So I think overall it is a win. I think I just need to remember constant progress is better than random spurts of doing a lot. Not that random spurts of doing a lot is necessarily bad, but if I'm able to if I'm able to be consistent with it, we'll get to where we want to be. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to, and I hope you have a wonderful day.